students, it's me, Mrs. Finner, and this is the video for the Socratic seminar introduction. So in this video, I'm not going to explain the assignment or the rubric. That'll be the next video. This one's just kind of telling you dates and the expectations for the assignment and just explaining it so that hopefully you don't have many other questions after this. So let's get started. What's a Socratic seminar? So it's a formal discussion in which the leader will ask open-ended questions or prompts. So as your teacher, I'm going to be a mediator and the students are going to talk. So during the discussion, you're going to listen closely to comments of others, think critically for yourself, and communicate your own thoughts and the responses to what others have said. So the text we're going to use will be A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. What will this discussion look like? So our discussion day is going to be the first day that I'm back in the building, which will be Thursday, November 19th. So if you are in person with me, you will be doing it in the building with me. If you are fully remote, we're going to change our meeting times. I know we meet Tuesdays and Fridays, but we will meet Thursday for Socratic seminar discussion if you are remote. So if you're in person, you're going to be divided into two groups. Half of the class will hold a discussion first, and then the other half will be listening first. I will put 5 minutes on the clock, and then the students in the first group will have a conversation the entire time. So the cool part about this is you can discuss any of the questions or the prompts, but everyone needs to speak. So below, I give you many different questions, and you're going to write a response to one of them. But let's, for example, say you wrote about question 3 and a classmate says something about question 2, you can definitely add your input so you can answer any of the questions. You must, though, write out your answers to the questions and prompts ahead of time. That's just going to be helpful to serve as your script to refer to during this discussion. So that way you can know what you're going to talk about. You are encouraged, though, to respond to people with comments and questions based on their ideas. So basically, let's say you have stage fright, you're quiet, you're more shy. You can read off of your written response, but again, feel free to also add to what people say. The students in the second listening group will have a listener note sheet while the first group is discussing. So for example, if you're in the first group, you have your written response that you can read, but you're also listening and responding back to other classmates. And then if you're in the second group, you are not speaking, but you are filling out a sheet. Then you will switch roles, so that way everybody gets a chance to discuss and everybody gets a chance to listen. So if you are counted as present in class on Thursday, again, either remotely during our Google Meet or in person with me, you will need to be participating in this seminar if you would like full credit for this. If you're ill or otherwise excused from class on Thursday, you will have an alternate makeup assignment that I will give to you. You will not have access to this assignment if you want to be counted as present Thursday, but choose not to participate in the meet or in class. So what that's basically saying is if you are a remote student and you do not on Thursday come to the Google Meet to participate, you're not going to have access to this assignment. Part of it is being present in the discussion, whether you are remote or whether you are in person. Because it is a two-part assignment, so you have to be present first in the discussion and also in the listening portion. So if you choose like not to come to class that day or not to come to your remote meet, then there'll be consequences for that, right? So what are your responsibilities? So you will have this as a quiz grade. So you're going to be graded on the quality of your discussion or your spoken answers. So I'm going to be looking at, okay, do you respond to others? Do you give great feedback? Do you ask questions? Do you comment? Or do you add on to what people are saying? So that'll be one part of your grade. The second part of your grade, and these will both be a quiz grade, is the written assignment that you do today. So did you prepare an answer for this discussion? So you will write your prepared part in Pages or Docs, and then you're going to upload it as a PDF. It says you will upload your PDF before you leave class today, although you may add to your notes and resubmit if you want before this seminar. I highly encourage you. It has unlimited attempts for submission. get something down. This is a quiz grade, so since I am not in class today, I know some people like to, or not like to, but you're sometimes off task. Like, I really recommend that you, before you leave class, you submit something. And then if it's not perfect and you look at the rubric and you want to make changes, go for it. So the rubric is going to be attached to the assignment, and that is where your grade for all of the parts of the seminar will go. It's a quiz grade. So again, don't begin this before you read the instructions and the rubric, and you'll know that from reading and from watching my second video. So then on Thursday, you will have a separate assignment on Canvas on the day of the discussion for you to write down your responses when you're in the listening group. So that will also be recorded as a quiz grade. So basically, it's a 3-part quiz grade. It's 1, what you say during your speaking time in the discussion. 2, what you write to prepare for the discussion. And 3, your notes for when you're a listener. So it's a 3-part quiz grade. So again, that third part will be how you handle yourself as an audience member and a discussion participant. So basically, I'm looking for, are you a good listener? Do you respond appropriately to others' ideas? So again, the biggest takeaways from this is that this is a 3-part assignment, and we are starting part 1, which is what you write, your written preparation today. And I want you to submit something before you leave. I know it's a quiz grade, but again, you can go back, you can edit it, you can add to it, and I will definitely leave comments on it before Thursday. Just know also that it's a 3-part assignment, so your written prep is due today as your first part, but you're also going to be graded on your listening assignment and what you say during your discussion. So I hope that's clear. If you have any questions at all, please, please, please reach out to me before Thursday. But I hope the expectations are clear. I hope that this made sense. I know this is pretty new for a lot of students. Maybe you've done something similarly in years past. Sometimes people call it a fishbowl or a discussion, different things. But this is going to be really cool. And I'm so excited to hear your thoughts, to hear what you have to say, to hear how you respond to each other. I'm excited to listen to these conversations. So yeah, I'm so excited that this will happen my first day back. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. So thank you so much and good luck.